you. Are you even investing?
How's it going, you guys? Dan here with another week of investing. I know last week we skipped. I was working on a few things and changing around the portfolio, so there wasn't really a lot of change going on until this week. And I want to dive in and we can talk about the new things we've added to the portfolio and how it has done over the past week. All right, you guys. So as you can see, our portfolio is now at $385.96 with another $50 going in today. So it'll be at 435, 436 by the end of today, hopefully higher. And you could see we've gotten a 0.04% gain for 16 cents over the past week. And it's funny enough, the two things I added last week are what helped and hurt me this week. So we will be continuing to take 1% on a weekly basis from the worst performing one and put it towards the best performing one. And we're just going to kind of see how it goes from there. So let's scroll down and see where we're at. All right, you guys. So we have our Dan Katzman pie, which again is mine. It has monthly dividends in there as well as a few other ones like the quarterly dividends. It's early. I'm losing my mind here. So that's doing pretty decent. It is up 15 cents since last week, so that's good. The S&P 500 is down 16 cents, so we're down a cent on that. ICANN is one of the ones that I added last week. Just like Warren Buffett, we're going to be testing ICANN's portfolio and just kind of seeing how it does. They have a high dividend yield, but obviously it comes with a lot of risk. But I'm somewhat young, so we can take the risk. We got Berkshire, which obviously you see right now lost 34 cents, whatever. And then we have my friend's pie. So let's go into his, just so I can show you what he's doing in his research. How I'm doing his is he has I think 24 stocks total. So I think he has like 11 SPHD and then 13 spread across everywhere else. So I take 24, I divide 100 by 24 and times that by however many stocks he owns in that specific stock. So you could see for J&J or for GameStop J&J, he only owns I think one share. I added an extra percent to Johnson & Johnson because I had to put it somewhere, and I do like Johnson & Johnson better than GameStop. But funny enough, GameStop, we can all admit, is not a great one. It's just fun to kind of see. So he has Microsoft, Coca-Cola, Intel, Hormel, Invesco, GameStop, Johnson & Johnson, and Duke I'll be buying today. So obviously over the past week, the biggest things that really hurt his part of my portfolio is Hormel and Intel. I guess they didn't have a good week, so it is what it is. And then you can kind of see as far as in total from his portfolio, it's lost 87 cents, which again, I could really care less. It's going to go up. I mean, all these companies, I own Microsoft, Coca-Cola, Intel, SPHD, and Johnson & Johnson in my other portfolios. And I had Duke in another one as well as Hormel. I just got rid of them because I had too many stocks. So I have a lot of faith. I have faith in him that he'll do well. But you can see overall the past. Let's look at the past month. We're getting towards the end of February. The past month we're up $4.39, so that's pretty good. And as of next Friday, so closing out February, we are hopefully going to be looking at that $500 range. I wanted to get it today, but I don't want to pay the extra 70 because the 50 a month is pretty good. And that's another thing to really look at here is you've been watching the videos. I only do 50 a week, so right now we're approaching our I guess ninth week, no, eighth week. I think this is our eighth week. So it's been going pretty well. Let me see if I can. I think this is our total from when we started. So we're up $7.24, plus the few extra dollars I had that was already in the account. So it's doing pretty good. I am very happy with everything right now. Obviously, due to the recent changes, it's not perfect right now. But you could see that I've outperformed everybody, which is awesome. That's awesome to me. So let's go in here, and sadly, we have to change my friend's pie to 19%, and we're going to give a percent to ICANN. All right, and just for those of you that don't exactly understand how all this works, I'm not making any sales. It's what's going to happen is they're just going to invest less in those ones for the time being, and obviously, in 19 weeks, if my friend's portfolio is the worst week after week after week after week for 19 weeks, then yeah, his portfolio is going to go down to that 1%. I don't see that happening. I think mine. I think the other four. I think my portfolio as well as the S&P 500, ICANN, and Berkshire are so diverse that we're not hit as hard, while his is not. There's only like maybe 7 stocks, so when something does bad, it hits hard, but when something does good, it does well. So you know, I think it'll all work out. But yeah, that's it. So we could really quick take a look at what we're buying today. You can see the Invesco we're getting a lot of, and Duke is right here, so we will have everything. And once again, let's see where Walmart, our 1% donations to Walmart. So it is what it is. I just think it's funny to see like $1, and we also have $1.55 to still be invested, so maybe that'll get invested today. Yeah, it looks like we're investing 50.65. So yeah, all right, you guys. One last look at this over the last week. 16 cents, awesome, and that's it. So we will see you next week. And when I say we, I mean me. We'll see you next week. And hopefully we are in that $500 range. And if not, in 2 weeks we will be, unless we lose like $85 somewhere. So very excited. I will see you guys next Friday. Have a good weekend.